Hello, my name is Diego and I've been teaching English for over 11 years. I am from Colombia, but I grew up in London. English has always been a really important part of my life, helping me to connect with people from all over the world. Have you ever mastering the present perfect? One of the things I love most about teaching at the British Council is helping my students feel confident when using English in real-life situations. Today, I want to give you a taste of what a typical class looks like. Here are some sentences about my past. I have visited Thailand. I have eaten kangaroo. And I have swum with a whale. However, one of them is false. Can you guess which one? It was, I have eaten kangaroo. I wouldn't be able to eat them. They're so cute. Today, we're learning how to talk about past experiences by using present perfect. Let's get started. This is one of those topics my students usually ask about in the British Council, because they find it so confusing. We can use the present perfect to talk about experiences from our past. For example, I have lived in London. I have lived in London. I don't live in London now, but this was an experience from my past. A lot of you might be saying, this is very similar to past simple. And that is true. There are similarities between present perfect for experiences and past simple. But an important difference is the use of time. In past simple, I can indicate when something happened. For example, I lived in London in 2015. I lived in London in 2015. But in present perfect, we don't use time. Therefore, I have lived in London in 2015 would be incorrect. We only say, I have lived in London. I have lived in London. Let's now look at the structure. This is something we always take time to practice in our sessions at the British Council, because understanding the structure makes it so much easier to use. We create present perfect by putting the subject plus have or has, and finally we put the verb in past participle. Subject plus have or has plus past participle. For example, I have seen that film. I have seen that film. And if I wanted to talk about my friend, I would say, Sasha has seen that film. Sasha has seen that film. If we want to make negative sentences, we change the auxiliary have or has for haven't or hasn't. For example, I haven't eaten kangaroo. I haven't eaten kangaroo. And Sasha hasn't lived in Thailand. Sasha hasn't lived in Thailand. Can you think of some interesting experiences from your past that you can talk about using present perfect? Remember that we don't include time. Trivia time. Here is something for you to think about. I'll give you 3 more sentences about my past experiences, but only one of them is correct. Number 1, I have ate rat. Number 2, I have eaten rat. And number 3, I had ate rat. Let's find out at the end of this live session. We can also ask questions about experiences using present perfect. In this case, we use the word ever and we put the auxiliary have at the start. Have you ever? For example, have you ever eaten something exotic? Have you ever eaten something exotic? Or have you ever traveled to another country? Have you ever traveled to another country? So we begin the question with have plus subject, very commonly you, plus ever, and then we put the verb in past participle. Have plus you plus ever plus past participle. Can you think of any questions that you'd like to ask me about my past experiences? Leave your comments in the chat. Trivia answer. So back to the trivia question. Which of those 3 sentences about my past experiences was grammatically correct? Number 2 was correct. This happened by mistake on one of my holidays. Today, we learn how to talk about past experiences using present perfect in affirmative, negative, and even questions with ever. Not sure about your English level? Take your first step. Book your free level test with the British Council. It's quick, easy, and helps you find the course that's right for you. For more info, check the link in the description. See you next time on English on Air. And remember, the present perfect is perfect when you actually use it. Take care and keep practicing.